hack. There's an absolute hack to life. How do you get what you want? How do you feel that which you want to feel? So many times we can feel not wanted, or we can feel disconnected from our loved ones, or we can feel like we're not there, we're not accomplishing that which we want to accomplish. How do we get out of that? And how do we get to where we want to get to? Let's dive right in. This video was inspired by someone very dear to me. And this person was such a perfect example of what I want to address today. And I want to share with you how simple it is to shift your reality. How simple it is and what it actually takes to come out of that negativity cycle and really spiral, right? Because it's taking you downward. How do we get out of that? Have you ever noticed that your mind is quite a hypocrite? Now, for us to do that, it's important for us to disidentify with the mind. If you're identifying with the shame, if you're identifying with the negative talk, if you're identifying with the not enoughness or too muchness, you've lost. Okay, the mind's got you. So what it takes, first of all, is to distance yourself. Like, oh, this is the mind, and here I am, the observer. Because the very notion, if you were it, you would not be able to observe it. And if you're able to observe it, therefore you must not be it. So when we do that, we understand, I'm not it. Okay? And we disidentify. And we come into this observation. And when we can do that, we can actually point out its flaws. You don't make sense. You just said one thing and then the other. And noticing the hypocrisy of the mind, right? It's like, well, I want love. Okay, so why don't you give it? Oh no, I'm waiting for someone else to do it. That's hypocrisy. Withholding that which you want because you're waiting for someone else to do that which you are unable to do. This is not just in regards to relationships. This is in all aspects of our lives. We want that, and we're waiting for someone to go first. Which kind of means we're full of it. Because if you're not willing to do that thing, what right do you have to demand it from someone else? You don't. And the reason this is important, because this works on a deeper level energetically. Because all of life is energetic. What you see in your physical reality is such a small part of it. And when we say things and put things out there which are contradicting that which we want, we feel the stagnation, we feel the pressure in the body, we create dis-ease. And when I often advise to, especially those people that are like, no, right? I'm in this place and this is where I want to be, which is absolutely beautiful. And it's their timing, and that's where, where the person has to be at that point. I would really not advise you to try to fix someone, because when you're trying to fix someone, first of all, you're acknowledging that they need to be fixed. That means you're out of alignment, because when you are in that highest state, you don't see anyone as needing fixing. You see them as perfect, as divine. They're exactly where they're supposed to be. Maybe they're there to provide contrast for you or for someone else. Maybe they're there just, that's their timing. And it's not for you to comment on someone else's path. But oftentimes when you tell people that are not in that place, look around. All that you see is a direct reflection of that which you give to life. They say, no, it's not, right? And they don't say it, but what they really mean is, I'm the victim. No, it's not. And I have no control, right? It's like, no, these things are happening to me. Whatever you see is a reflection of who you are. How people next to you show up is how you show up to them. And here's an important thing. Even if there's so much love coming at you, if you have a belief in your mind, I'm not worthy of it, I'm not lovable, I'm not enough, I'm too much. No matter the amount of love around you, you will not be able to receive it because you're going to be shutting it out. because it doesn't go with a narrative that you've created in your mind. A story, because nobody's born with this unworthiness. That comes later on with the mind. The baby's born like, here I am, take care of me, right? I'm amazing, and life's got me. And then we learn those false stories. When we know for certain a truth, this is it. Your subconscious mind will look for evidence in your outer reality to confirm that. Whether it's everybody loves me and I feel so grateful and I'm so lucky, you're going to see evidence of that. I don't feel loved and nobody wants me. You're going to see evidence of that. And this is why it's so important to understand the subconscious stories running in your mind, because really you see them playing out outside, because your mind will catch whatever it is that you believe. And this is the cool thing about it, is that when you choose to see a particular story, your mind will put the filter on that. A story that can completely contradict your story of origin, right? That believed by your family. And that is how you take control of your reality. What are you hearing me say? What is landing for you? What is a story that is not serving you, that you want to shift? Write it below. And what do you want to shift it to? This is really, really important. What is a story? And what is the new narrative? What is the new script, okay? Come into your power. Allow yourself to claim that. Remembering the powerful creator of your life that you are. Many blessings.